Okay, welcome to our new ambassador training, and welcome to Plexus, and welcome to Health and Wellness. Welcome to the beginning of a new journey. Welcome to you dreaming big. So, I'm going to talk to you a lot tonight about some of the best ways to get started, where you're going to find your resources, how to edit your subscription, how to redeem your perks. There's lots to learn. And here's the fun part about Plexus: if you choose to get your products for free, you can earn while you learn, which I love that about Plexus. So I'm going to do something super fancy, and I'm going to share my screen. Do not judge me for all of the open tabs that I have on there, but I made a little slideshow that I'm going to go through as we talk about what you need to know as a brand new Plexus ambassador. So I know that many of you ordered your welcome pack because that was the best price. An ambassador is someone that gets the wholesale price. You are going to make commission on your very own orders, and you're also going to earn perks. Perks are basically what you redeem for free product, and I'm going to show you exactly how to redeem that tonight. Every time an order goes out, you build up more perks. So if you have 500 perks, that's basically $50 worth of free product. So we'll learn all about that. I wanted you to see really quick, these are our 4 core values. This is what we really base all of our decision making and the way that we act as a company. This is what we look for in ambassadors: is being trustworthy, honest, reliable, and responsible. And so when you said yes to Plexus, you said yes to being supported. You said yes to a community. And just remember, nothing is TMI for any Plexus ambassador. If you are struggling with a part of your product journey, don't hold back. Share exactly what you're going through. We're going to support you through that. So I'm going to tell you really quick about where Plexus came from. And I think this is important for you to know, because if this is just a weight loss company, wouldn't that be a totally different story? Besides, if I told you that this started as a breast health company, do you see how that sounds different? When we started as a breast health company, our goal was to empower women's health. That's what we wanted to do. And every product that we've added to our product line since the very beginning, where all we had was a breast check kit, and that magnified the sensory. So whenever you did a monthly exam, you would probably find more than on its own. So we've added products as we've gone along that support that core value of empowering women's health. Then we introduced Plexus Slim, and then Plexus took off like 16,000% growth. And that was in 2009. And we quadrupled, and we continue to grow towards that $1 billion mark. That's a lot of lives changed, friends. By the way, I didn't say my name and who I am. Hi, my name's Jennifer. I live in Nashville. I have 5 kids. I've been with Plexus for 8 years, and I love it. I love the products. I love the people, and I love the company. I love the executives. I'm all in. So how did we come to be as our team? Our team actually has 2 of the double diamonds in the entire company. And double diamond just means this, that Plexus, because they're so generous, I still don't understand why or how, they allow you to build a business to the very top of the company. Then they allow you to sign yourself up. Like, I literally recruited myself, and allow you to do all that you did the first time all over again. There are 3 double diamonds in the entire company. 2 of them are on our team. So Jen Hawkins and Celeste Gwynn are the 2 double diamonds. These 3 gals right here on the left were all in the same sorority together in college, and they decided that they were going to treat Plexus as a business and dream big and get to the top of the company. I met Suzanne on a mission trip to Mexico when I was 20. We lost touch. We reconnected on Facebook. That's when I first heard about Plexus. And from there, I signed up my cousin, my great friend Alita. If you don't know her yet, you will. She's got an incredible voice. She sings at every convention. And these are all the other diamonds on the team. So likely one of these is your closest diamond. A diamond means somebody that has committed to making Plexus their income. It's committed to making Plexus their career. It's their career mindset. So we are all bought in. All right. Virtual office. This is what I want to show you about perks, subscriptions, and training. So I kind of opened up a bunch of tabs. Give me a thumbs up if you can see a tab that shows the Plexus website. Want to make sure. Okay, we're good. I'm going to tell you all about these perks. I'm going to tell you about training. I'm going to tell you about subscriptions. But why don't we talk just for a quick minute to my friend Brenda? Brenda's going to tell you what it feels like to be building a business with Plexus. She's a gold ambassador. That's the second rank in our company. And she's going to share with you what it feels like to be a brand new ambassador so you understand that you're not alone. Brenda, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, great. So this month is my 1 year anniversary, and I actually didn't really start building my business until February of this year. And it kind of, I report to Angela Beller, who will be the next Diamond Ambassador. And she's this close to it. And she's on here somewhere. I know I can only see 4 people. I can see Denise, you, and Rice on my screen. But so when I started my journey a year ago, I didn't have any intention of sharing. But what I want to tell you, if you haven't got your products yet, or if you're on day 1, which I know one of my girls on here just started today and had her first pink drink today. So wherever you are on your journey is exactly where you're supposed to be. So when I started my journey, it was kind of like drinking from a fire hose. There's a lot of information to be consumed from Plexus. There's a lot of information that comes at you. There's a lot of information to absorb, and that's okay. I want to tell you, you don't have to learn all the things on the first day or on the 30th day or on the 90th day. You can take it at your own pace. It's a self-paced, self-taught program. But I want to give you 3 tips that I learned that I wish I would have known when I started. The first thing is, they told me be coachable. And I came from corporate America, and we didn't have that term in corporate America. In corporate America, it's do what your boss says. And that's basically being coachable. It's whatever we call them uplines, whoever your friend is that signed you up. Whatever they're telling you, they've gone the way before you. So they've gone the way, they're going to show you the way. And that's because they know what you don't know. So it might not make sense to you, but it will make sense to you in the end. So they might tell you, drink this much water, and you're thinking, my eyes are going to float. But in the end, you'll understand. They'll explain to you when you go down the road. And sometimes you do feel like your eyes are floating because you drink so much water. But you'll get to understand it. On day 1, it doesn't all make sense. But you'll get, Jen's drinking her water right now. But in the end, you'll start understanding, what everything means. So be coachable. That just means they're going to tell you things that you might not understand. But if you do those things, you will be successful. So coachable, that's the number 1 thing. I didn't understand that on day 1st. I went to Webster's dictionary and looked up coachable because I didn't know that word. It just means whatever your upline or your friend tells you, do that thing, because that's going to make you successful. So that's the first thing. That's the first key that I would tell you is going to make you extremely successful in Plexus, is to be coachable. The second thing is trust and adjust. That's kind of a thing that I made up. Trust your upline and adjust your products. So I've adjusted my products several times in the last year. And that's what we have to do, because sometimes the first time isn't the silver bullet. We have to go with the flow, right? So I didn't get that in the beginning. I thought we get a product, we get a package, and it's going to work. It doesn't always happen that way. You have to be flexible. You have to be with yourself. And if you sign up people, with your own customers. So trust yourself. When you start becoming a seller, or start becoming an ambassador that sells to other customers, and then trust your upline, because they have gone the way before you. They know what they're talking about. They know how to coach you. They've learned the coaching skills. So trust them, trust the products, because the products work, and adjust. So be flexible to adjust your products, and the times that you take your products, that's really critical. Sometimes we have to adjust our bio cleanse. Everyone doesn't take it at the same time of day, or our ProBio 5, or our pink drink even. Everyone doesn't take it at 9 o'clock in the morning. Some people take it at different times of the day. Some people take 2 slims, some people take 1 slim. Adjust, trust, and adjust. That's a key. And the last thing, the key that I have, is do the ambassador training. It's out there, it's free, and it's amazing. It's self-paced and it's online. You can do it whenever in the nooks and crannies of your life. And there's a lot of it. So take the bits and bytes, take what works for you, but it's an extremely valuable tool for you, and you will learn so much, and it will set you up for success. So those are my three keys: be coachable, trust and adjust, be consistent with your products, because our products don't have half-life like antibiotics do. So if you miss your antibiotic, you can make it up the next day. Jen will be talking about that, I'm sure. But you have to take your products consistently. And a term that I don't know who made it up, but consistency compounds. We hear that all the time in our industry. You really need to make sure you're consistent. If you're going to be taking your ProBio 5 every day at bedtime, take it every day at bedtime, because you can't make it up and take 2 the next day, because it only stays in our body 24 hours. It's going to be gone by 24 hours. So you have got to be consistent with your products. And so those are the best tips that I have, and the things that I learned from the very beginning until a year later that I wish I had done on day one. And it took me almost a year to learn. But February was really when my business took off, and I double ranked from February to today. And I just want to tell you, if I can do it, and I have never sold anything in my life, you can do it too. If you want to be a business builder, you can be a business builder.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm serious. And here's the thing, guys, everything she was sharing with you, I don't want you to go, oh my goodness, if I do share with someone, do I have to know everything? Brenda found resources in our virtual office. Not only that, her Diamond Upline, that's not her direct sponsor, right? And so didn't she reach out to you? And there is always someone to help you. If you have a friend that you're telling about your pink drink because you just mixed it up in front of them and you're thinking, oh, I don't know anything to say back, you don't have to know. You get on your phone, you say, help, what do I say to this? And your friend will tell you what to say. We're all in this together. That's what I love about being in business for yourself as an entrepreneur with Plexus. Okay, so back to my handy dandy training. Here we go. So the first thing I want to show you when you're going into your website. So if you just want to go to plexusworldwidecom, that's the easiest way to do it. You're going to come over to this little person and hover over the person, and it will give you the option to sign in. So once you've signed in, I put my username, which is an email address. Write this down somewhere so you don't lose it. Or even better, tell your friend that you signed up with your username and password and say, can you keep up with that in case I can't remember? So once you've done that and you click sign in, then you'll know you've done it right, because that little person is now your initials. So you've done it. Then if you hover over it, it gives you these options: my account, order history, subscription, and then sign out. So I'm going to show you when we look at your subscription. I imagine I just clicked on subscription and it opened it up. This is my subscription. And I know it's ridiculous. We go through 3 bags of Slim and a whole lot of Active in a month in my house. We're Plexus lifers. That's who we are. So my subscription, just look at this here. It's set to go out on May 16th. It shows me exactly what I have. I'm able to click on this button to add product to my subscription. But the most common thing that comes up is either I need to change the date or I want to change the products. So easy peasy if you want to change the date. Click on that, choose the date you want. Make sure you click on save changes, because if you just choose a date and then X out of it, that won't work. And sometimes on your phone, it doesn't show that tab as readily. So you have to scroll down. So just make sure you do that. If you want to change the products, you really have 2 options. You can click add product to subscription. It'll take you to go shop and add items, and then come back and delete the ones that you don't want. Once I clicked on add products to subscription, I start scrolling down and I'm going to see this bar across the top. These are all the different categories. If I'm wanting to change my combo, I just go under combo. I can look and see what would be best for me. I can also come over here and add other items. This is my favorite right here: the cleanser, the collagen, and the 2 serums. So you can change up your subscription. The other thing that you can do, I haven't changed this, let's see if I can go back, is actually go down here and click on cancel subscription. And then once you've done that, build a new one, add new subscription. I like to just leave it like this and add what I want, take off what I don't. because if you cancel it, this huge pop-up shows up and it's like, you're gonna lose all your perks, don't do it. And then my heart starts racing really fast and it makes me nervous. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So I just add and take stuff off of the same subscription. Why do you need to be on a subscription anyways? One, if you are not consistent with the products, you will not have results. I have had plenty of people buy a bag of Slim and they say to me, I don't know if it's really working for me. And I say, okay, it's been 30 days. How many sticks of Slim do you have left? They'll say, well, I've got about 12. That means that they were not consistently taking it. When you use the products consistently, it detoxifies your body. That takes time. It actually builds good bacteria in your gut, and that takes time. My very first month using the products, I did notice some changes. I wasn't eating seconds and thirds and fourths and all the things. I also noticed that I did feel more energy, but I wouldn't have said to you, my life has changed. I feel like a brand new person. I wouldn't have said that. But I was committed to the first 60 days because I knew that I could get my money back. So I stayed consistent. That second month, I had a friend mention to me, Jen, it looks like you're losing weight. And I thought, good gosh almighty, this stuff is working. And that's what made me keep going. And that is when I started to share because I didn't want this part of my budget. I wanted the products for free. And that's what made me start sharing the products. I never intended to build $1 million business as a top rank in a company, but that goes to show you what passion can do. And if you find passion in this, I would love for you to be part of what we do with sharing Plexus. So that's how you're going to change your subscription. And then let's talk about perks. When I hovered over my initials, if I click on my account, it's going to give me all these options on the left. I can change my payment method, but right here is where it says perks. And if you notice, I have 460 perks. You get 250 when you first order your welcome pack. So you've already got $25 worth of free product. You get about 100 every time after that, depending on the amount of your subscription. And it just builds. They don't expire, but if you turn off your subscription, if you don't turn it back in within 3 days, they gone and they're disappeared. They never come back. So if you need to change the date of your subscription, that's fine. But if you cancel it or it goes beneath 100, those perks that you've built up are gone. So if you want to redeem them, simply click redeem and it will show you everything you're eligible for. So I can't remember now, 460. So I'm going to come down here and look at this. I'm only 40 credits away from getting collagen for free. That's a $50 product or more ambassador pricing. So this is a big deal that we offer this. This is very, very generous. Now, training. We're almost done with this section. Do you see where it says virtual office? If I click on that, it's going to take me into my virtual office. There is all sorts of training under the training center. I can click on training center and it says new ambassadors start here and it will walk me through day one. Here are some things to think about. Here are some videos to watch. Day two, it's very, very self-explanatory. This dashboard across the top, if you're brand new, it'll actually tell you to click on each box to read what that box is for. Once you've done that, it won't ever show up that way again. But again, it's showing me my subscription is turned on, thumbs up. It's showing me my PV because my subscription hasn't run yet. When you start to share with friends and family, we get paid through profit sharing. So those are the points that I've added up so far and new ambassadors that have been added. This is my reentry account. So finally, every month, Plexus chooses a product of the month. And that product of the month, if you add it to your subscription, you're also going to get 50 bonus per credit. So this month, it's X Factor. So that's something that everyone should be on, a multivitamin. This is a great multivitamin for a lot of reasons, but specifically, it does help with hormones. And that's very important for a lot of people, and especially me. So I am loving my multivitamin. All right, let's keep going. We are almost done. I'm having such a good time sharing all of this with you because I know that being set up for success makes all the difference with your results. So let's move on. If you choose to share with 3 friends, first of all, I'm not saying go and tell everyone your life has changed. I'm not saying go and make promises. This is what you're doing. You're saying, friend, I have no idea what this is going to do for me, but I just trusted someone and ordered these products. I would love it if you did it with me. You can get all your money back after 60 days. Let's do it together. 60% increased success when you have accountability. So why not ask friends to do it with you? It really does make all the difference. I asked my friends to do it with me. It was so much fun. We were checking in with each other. But if you do that, you're going to make about $375. That's a lot of probiotic. Okay. You could order a probiotic forever. This is a really, really incredible referral program, $375. All right, how are you going to share? Well, we like to ask people to do a shout out post. If you want to, you get your welcome pack, take a picture of it, or mix up a pink drink and hold it, or just take a picture of a product on the counter. And you're going to say, I just ordered the best probiotics and supplements because I trusted my friend. I have no idea what this is going to do for me, but I sure would love it if someone would do it with me. And that's how you're just going to introduce to everyone what you're doing. Not making promises, just sharing your story. Another thing is that you can make a three-way chat. So whoever you heard about Plexus from, you can introduce any of your friends to your friend that you heard about Plexus from and say, hey, I just want you to meet my friend. She's been doing Plexus for a lot of years, and I figured you might want to ask her some questions. And then that person will take over and ask their health goals. It's a really neat way to do it. And then finally, if you're new, download the Engage app. You get 3 free samples to send to whomever you want. It's so easy. There's active samples. That's our natural energy drink. You get the kids microbiome. That's a natural omega and prebiotic fiber drink, both slims, and the lean protein powder. So that's all in there. And you have 3 free just sitting there waiting on you. All right, how do I get plugged in without getting overwhelmed? Brenda said she felt like she was drinking from a fire hydrant. So do not do all the things. Pace yourself. Just plug yourself in, and once you get your bearings, add another thing. When you're all in, you'll want to be all in. But right now, just baby steps. So you probably were added to a team page. That's going to give you information that's going to help you business and product wise. You pick what's relevant to you that helps you. Remember, there's a search bar. So you can search detox, product instructions, silver. That's when you add 3 people. Be added to a testimony page. It comes up all the time. You have a friend say, oh, I just had another migraine. If you are on that page and you see a migraine story, why not share that with a friend? You can also text train me to Plexus, and that's going to give you all of the updates on the different trainings and Zooms that corporate offers. Join the new Ambassador Academy on Facebook. That's a group that's run by Genevieve Scory. She's our new VP of Marketing and Training. And we also have an amazing Plexus YouTube channel with tons of videos about the products and the company and the business. So that's a great way to get plugged in. If you're curious about this whole business opportunity and you're thinking, I'm terrible at sales, which I could not sell Girl Scout cookies. I forged the form because I wanted to win who sold the most. I didn't understand the consequences of that at the time, but I was terrible at sales. But I'm really good at this. And here's why. Because it operates in such a way that I'm creating product lovers because I love the products. They're modeling after me. So it's called the power of 3. The power of 3 is if I add 3 people, and I teach each of them to add 3 people, and they all add 3 people, it becomes an amazing, exponentially grown business. So if you look at this, we're paid through profit sharing. And all that means is they take the monthly income and they divide it in half. Half goes back to the company to make the products and pay the executives and keep the lights on. And the other half goes to us because Plexus doesn't pay for marketing. We don't pay athletes or movie stars to get on billboards and drink a pink drink. It'd be cool, but we don't. So we pay people, you, me. And so that's how this is based. Each point is usually about $2.75 up to $3. So if you look at this, a Diamond Ambassador has to have 4,500 points within a month. And that's all that profit sharing. So do the math on that, not to mention all the other things that come along with that. So again, levels 1, 2, and 3 give you 5 points. So if you share with your mom and she signs up, she's your level 1, you're going to get 5 points. That's profit sharing. If your mom shares with her best friend, that would be your level 2. And if that girl shares with her cousin, that would be your level 3, and so on. Plexus pays you 7 levels deep. All right, quick tips for the products. Here we go. Most people start with the triplex. If you ordered the triplex, then you're not alone. I think over 50% of welcome pack purchases are triplex. And here's what you got. You either chose the Slim Microbiome or you chose the slim hunger control. See the difference? One is a really big stick and the other is a smaller stick. The big stick has fiber in it that helps you stay full for longer. That's hunger control. So you got the slim and you got the ProBio 5 and the Bio Cleanse. Everyone has instructions for how to use this. Ask the person that signed you up. Say, how do you recommend that I do this? So for me, I tell people drink your slim every day. It doesn't matter what time, there's no caffeine in it. It does say on the package, drink 30 minutes before a meal, but that's for organized people who actually know what they're doing each day. I just drink it whenever I remember to, and I don't miss a day. And I drink plenty of water. The bottles say take the ProBio 5 at night because your gut is slow, you're not using the restroom, so it has time to work. And it tells you to take the BioCleanse throughout the day. Well, I can't remember that. So I take them both together at night before bed because I can remember that. They're both by my toothbrush. I won't forget. It's customizable, but ask the friend that invited you to Plexus, how do you want me to take these? And then if that doesn't work for you, begin to tweak it and work together. Customize the routine. We're not all one size fit all, okay? The other packs, there's an inflammation pack that has the ease. It helps with puffiness. It helps the rings on your fingers to fit. Healthy Weight Basics gives you a lean shake, which is protein powder, and the MetaBurn. The MetaBurn is an amazing emotional and physical stress helper. It increases your metabolism. It has caffeine. Take it on a full stomach. And let me X out of this really quick so I can end what we're talking about. Here's the end of this conversation about being a new ambassador. You are not alone. You can ask any questions that you have. There are all the resources in the world, so don't get overwhelmed and make sure that you build your belief. Because if you see other people having results, it will make you want to be consistent. If you read these stories of lives changed, why not you? Why couldn't one of those stories be your story? Many people come to us with autoimmune issues. Many people come to us with struggles with anxiety. And many people come to us because they want to lose weight. And remember that your body is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but it is going to take time. It takes time because growing bacteria and detoxifying your body is not synthetic. It's not a stimulant. This is not an overnight success, but it's science. It's a natural product for the masses. So welcome to Plexus. Thanks for hopping on. I'll post a recording to this so you can refer back. Have fun building your perks, have fun changing your subscription, and have fun getting to know all the people in Plexus because you now have a brand new family. All right, guys, good night.